Hello everybody! Classic has been out for almost a year and a half, and TBC Classic doesn't seem far away either. So, is it even worth it to start playing Classic WoW at this point in time? Well, today I'd like to give you my thoughts on that. Now, it is kind of hard to give a specific answer here since it's not clear what people are really worried about, so I decided to break this topic down into more specific questions that I would ask myself before making the decision. First of all, how is server population looking and especially player interaction? Does the world feel alive, or is it too late to find other people you can level and do dungeons and other content with? Is it too late or worth it to do endgame content such as raids and PvP? The economy. Is it going down the river with auction houses barren of all life? Will you be able to sell anything? Or is the economy doing alright and even booming? And finally, wouldn't it make more sense to wait for the release of fresh classic servers before jumping in on the current older servers? And what about waiting until TBC comes out? Population and player interaction. So I have been leveling up some characters lately on a high population server, and before that I hit 60 with a rogue on a medium sized server a little bit over a month ago now, and my honest opinion is the world feels pretty much as alive as it felt over a year ago. I was constantly running into people, albeit on a lesser scale in the not so populated realm. There are lots of people constantly looking for other players to run dungeons with. All the leveling zones I visited were still packed with other people, so I was able to find help to do elite quest pretty easily. Now I don't know what it looks like on a low population realm, but I would say that as long as you play on a at least medium sized realm, you shouldn't experience any shortcomings if you're looking for a social leveling experience. Why are so many people leveling at this stage in Classic, you may ask? Well, I think there are many players who want to level up other characters in preparation for TBC Classic, and also because it is fun playing the game and a bunch of other obvious reasons, I guess. So in case you worry that you would have to level all by yourself in Classic right now, well then worry no more, you won't be alone. Endgame content. Now, is it already too late if you're planning on doing endgame content like raids and PvP? Well, as far as I've been paying attention to the world chat, people are still looking for other people to run all the raids every day, every week. Guilds are still looking for new members to join them and do raids with, no matter how blue or green your gear. What about PvP? It is definitely not too late to boost your PvP ranks and get access to PvP only gear and those cool titles which will be gone as soon as the Dark Portal opens. So if you would like to be called Sergeant Doge, well then you should definitely level up as fast as you can and start PvPing like a madman. Now we don't know when TBC is going to come out. If rumors are to be trusted, then we would be looking at a release date on May this year, which would give you just about the 3 months that you would need to know live fit and reach rank 14 if that's what you want. Is it really worth it? And I don't mean just the PvP ranking, but also the whole raiding thing too. Well, I would say it depends on many factors. One of the most important ones, in my opinion, is gold. Because at least for Naxxramas you would generally need consumables which are pretty expensive. Maybe your guild will be willing to pay for them, or maybe you don't mind farming gold, but it is definitely a factor to be taken into consideration. Who knows, maybe you decide it is a better idea to save up that gold for TBC. That being said, if you really want to do Nax and all these other raids, then by all means go and enjoy your time. At the end of the day, we're here for the nice experiences and memories because that's what counts. And the same rule applies to PvP ranking. It will cost you a ton of gold, but if it is worth it, then to hell with your gold and go wreck those ugly gnomes. So how is the economy looking at this stage? Well, with so many people still playing the game, either leveling new characters, raiding, trying to hoard as much gold as possible, I would say the economy keeps ever growing, and the bigger the server, the more money there is. So fear not, your loincloths and peace blooms will still be selling within hours, if not minutes. Pay close attention to ores and stones from mining. These are selling like popcorn since people want to stack up all the materials they can get their hands on for blacksmithing, which will gain in relevance come TBC, and for Yule crafting too, the new profession we're getting in TBC, which is going to be really big since a lot of high level gear is going to contain sockets that you will be putting gems into, and these gems are made by jewel crafters. So in case you did, there is no reason to worry about a decaying economy as long as there are enough people in your server. Auction houses will be as crowded as ever. Now, isn't it better to just wait for fresh classic servers or TBC? This question has been crossing my mind too. Why even bother and start playing classic WoW now? I might as well just save my time and wait for a release of fresh classic servers. I think it depends on what we're looking or hoping for if we start playing classic WoW. Let's say for instance that what we want is to experience the excitement of a new raid or new content coming out, and the whole world falls into a hectic and a rush, and you can look forward to the coming weeks and months of raid progression with your guild and everything feels just beautiful. Well, then you better wait it out until fresh servers come out. Now, if your approach is a little bit more chilled and you just want to experience the old world and gameplay and all the beautiful interactions with other players again, and you don't really mind being behind the curve when it comes to raids and PvP and whatnot, then I would say it's never too late for you, my friend, and the best moment to start is right now. Also, if you're not really interested in classic but nonetheless decide to try the game out, or if you decide to level up a character just in preparation for TBC, then for you too it is definitely not too late to start playing classic WoW. So to sum it all up, guys, it is never too late to start anything in life. If what you're looking for is an enjoyable experience with enough people to do content with, a strong economy, and you don't mind being behind in terms of character progression compared to other players, and also the fact that Classic may end in about 3 to 4 months depending on what Blizzard announces at BlizzCon within a week, then you should definitely jump into the game right now and enjoy your time. And if you think all of this is a waste of time this late into the game, then it will probably be better for you to wait until TBC officially announces the release of Classic TBC and fresh Classic servers. Alright guys, that was it for this video. Thank you for spending your time with me. Your time is valuable, so I really appreciate it. In case you enjoyed this video, then I would be very happy if you could give it a like to help with the algorithm, and maybe subscribe too if you like my content and want to see what comes next. You have a nice day, guys, and see you soon.